A Soviet cook was preparing lunch for his comrades minding his own business when a German tank suddenly rolled into view. Instantly recognizing the threat, he ducked out of sight, but the tank didn't wait. It opened fire without warning and thundered straight through his field kitchen, crushing pots, spilling stew, and destroying everything he had worked on. That was it, the cook snapped. Fueled by pure rage, he grabbed an axe, leapt onto the tank, and began swinging like a man possessed. He screamed, slammed, and hacked at the metal shell. Inside, the startled German crew stayed locked in, firing blindly through the viewports, but it didn't stop him. He sat in front of the machine gun and bashed it repeatedly until, from heat and impact, the barrel bent out of shape. The Germans tried to shake him off by speeding up, but the cook held on tight. Thinking fast, he tore off his apron and slapped it over the periscope. Then he ripped off his sleeves and stuffed them into every opening, blinding the crew completely. In their panic, they crashed the tank into a tent. The cook hacked his way out of the canvas, then started stomping, yelling, and banging, creating as much noise as possible to make it sound like a full Soviet unit had surrounded them. To finish the act, he lit a bundle of straw and shoved it into the tent. Smoke poured in, the Germans inside began coughing, disoriented, and then, in broken German, the cook shouted, "Bring anti-tank grenades!" That was the final straw. Terrified, the hatch flew open and the German crew surrendered. When they finally turned around and saw who had captured them, just one furious cook, they were stunned. But it was too late. Hours later, when the Soviet troops returned and spotted the German tank, they hit the ground, thinking it was an ambush. But when the commander peeked out, he saw the cook standing beside the tank, holding a rifle and yelling, "Come on out, dinner's ready." The men were shocked. Only after realizing he wasn't a hostage did they approach. And when they heard the full story, that he had captured 4 Germans and seized a tank without firing a single bullet, they couldn't believe it. Even more impressive, he had already prepared a feast to celebrate. This unbelievable story is actually based on real events. So do you know the name of this clever and fearless cook?